Here they come. And they're off and trotting. Time Warp from the middle will lead them out. Second is Almac Gypsy. Third into the turn, Mile Hill Bunny. And from the outside, Ocean View Lefty. Trotting up fourth. And the early trailer, that's Rustico Duchess. Time Warp will lead them as they go by the eighth. And now she's gone off stride. Time Warp jumped it off. They're going to the opening quarter, and Halmac Gypsy inherits the lead for Jack Panning. And Halmac Gypsy has Rebecca Nishman along for the ride, and their quarter pole leading. And Ocean View Lefty now jumps it off. Trotting into second is Mile Hill Bunny. Racing third, that's Time Warp. Off stride on the outside fourth is Ocean View Lefty. Now taking over fourth, Rustico Duchess. 31-1 was the quarter, and there goes the judge's inquiry sign. Race number 3 is under a judge's inquiry as they arrive at the opening half mile, led by Halmac Gypsy. In line to Jack Panning. Second is Mile Hill Bunny. Time Warp is closed up in third. Rustico Duchess fourth, and the trailer, that's Ocean View Lefty. The half in 103 and 1/5. Midway around the paddock turn, led by Halmac Gypsy. 3/8 of a mile left to go. Mile Hill Bunny is second. Time Warp to the outside third. Rustico Duchess is fourth, and the trailer, that's Ocean View Lefty fifth. 3/4 coming next. It's still Halmac Gypsy for Jack Panning and Rebecca Nishman, leading it now by a length. Time Warp on the outside is second. Racing third at the rail, Mile Hill Bunny, the 3/4 in 1:34 3. 1/8 of a mile left to go. Halmac Gypsy brings him home. Mile Hill Bunny now coming to the outside. Rustico Duchess along the rail third. Deep stretch now. Halmac Gypsy in a division of the PEI Colt Stakes for Jack Panning and Rebecca Nishman. They go all the way in 2:05 2. Judge's inquiry involves a break on 3 Time Warp after the 8th.
Another trip into the winner's circle here coming up next, this time with Jack Panning and Halmac Gypsy with the 4 entry as well. Speaking of some winning, if you want to get in on the 50-50 winning here up at the top of the park, if you're enjoying your buffet, just wave Gail down and she'll be more than happy to sell you that 50-50 ticket as you're coming on by. Up next, Ralph Anier and Stephen Sari Ownership Group finding themselves back into victory lane again this season with Halmac Gypsy for the 4th time.
Yeah. What a nice connection this is too, JD, because Ralph Anier's son Ron helped organize tonight's event here, so all part of UPI Panther Night, and Rebecca Nitchman from the Swin team, we were talking a little earlier, and she gets to go trackside here and actually gets them back to Red Shores with that gift certificate as well. So we're going to get them in the winner's circle here, Vance, the place where everybody wants to be. Rebecca's going to get her picture taken, all part of PEI Colt Stakes.
Well, congratulations to Rebecca for joining us tonight as UPEI Panther Night, and the PEI Colt Stakes continue on this Thursday here in Charlottetown. Halmac Gypsy in the winner's circle, trotting Bay Philly 3 Manuriev from the Must Be Sunny Dam Bucks to Balls. Owned by Ralph Anier and Stephen Sori of Montague. Ralph does the training, Jack Panting the winning driver. The filly scoring in 2:05 and 2/5. How Mac Gypsy in the PEI Colt Stakes. Results of the inquiry. Number 3, Time Warp, made the break on her own, causing interference on 1, Rustico Duchess. With 1 finishing ahead of the 3, no placings required.